Hey, happy Friday, everyone. Hope you are doing well. It's the end of the work week for most of us, and the weekend is here. The weather is improving here in San Diego. We're finally looking at warmer days, not much rain left, and much more sunshine. So we're looking forward to all of that. And this is in the raw, unpracticed, unedited, unscripted conversation. This past Christmas, our kids gave us an awesome gift. It was a service that converts all of your old videotapes into digital. And so many of you that may be young may not remember, but back in the day when we filmed video, it was through cassettes, like VHS cassettes and smaller 8 millimeter or 8 or I can't even remember, but the small ones and bigger ones and all that. And so we have tons of those in a box in our garage. And our kids got together and paid for this service. And we sent them off. We went through, we sorted through the cassettes, and we took the ones that we wanted to convert first, and we sent them off, about 15 of them, just to get it started, just to see how it would work. And we got them back, through a digital format. And I was looking through some of them, and I can just help to reminisce, a lot of things when our kids were small, and when my parents were young. And one thing that really made me reflect, that this made me reflect on, was the value of home. I don't know about you, but when I used to go back home to my parents' home, it was just something that was magical almost. When we would go back to my in-laws in Sinaloa also, something that just hit us different. And I don't know if it's happened to you, those of you that are adults and are living your adult life, and then you go back to your parents' home. I almost want to tear up right now because I'm thinking about this. And, there's just something that's comforting when you go back home, when you visit your parents, and you look at it in a different light. And, I read this. I was going through my notes. I take notes of a lot of things, and I was going through my notes the other day. Journal, if you want to call it that, and it's I do it digitally, and I found this concept, that about home. Home is where you find joy. Home is where you find rest. Home is where you find love. And so thinking about, going back home, whatever you call home, going back home, that's where you're going to find joy, where you're going to, be joyful. You're going to forget about things that are taking away your joy in life. Home is where you're going to find rest. Again, whatever you call home, you're going to find your rest. You're going to be able to just settle down and just have some rest for your body, for your soul. And home is where you find love, where you can make sure that you find love. And this, reminds me of when I would go back home. And I didn't move away too far when I left my house, when, I got married and left. We lived in the same city, but just going back home to your parents' house, you could find these things, joy, rest, love. And, those of us that are missing that part because home is no longer there, you can't help but miss that. And, the Bible talks about this too, and there's a home that we will all go to. And we look forward to that, because especially those of us that don't have that home to go to anymore. I still have my mom, but we don't have that house anymore where, you know, I'm not sure if you understand what I'm saying. We don't have that house anymore that, my parents sold that house, and we don't have that house anymore. Of course, I still find joy when I see my mom, when I go visit her. I still find, I rest my soul, and I find love with her, of course, but I'm just talking about that place where we can just forget about everything else and just enjoy the moment. And as I was saying, the Bible talks about a home, that is not built by human hand, that is waiting for us, and one day we will enjoy that. If you have that faith, and if you believe in that, we will enjoy that home. And the only thing I can say is, those of you that still have your parents home, don't take it for granted. Enjoy going back home. Enjoy your parents. Enjoy your family. Enjoy that family life. Enjoy, spending time with your parents. Sorry for getting so emotional here, but it just hit me hard right now. It doesn't matter if your parents aren't perfect. It doesn't matter if your parents, if you don't agree with them and everything, but enjoy that moment, enjoy that time, because one day you're going to miss that. But, like I said, we have that hope that one day we will go to a home that is not of this earth, and that will give us that eternal joy, eternal rest, eternal love. All right. Have a good afternoon. Have a good day, the rest of your day, good weekend. We will see you soon.